Yeah. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are so excited for today. My name is Dr. Fran Winger-Fuenzalida. I am the Executive Dean for PA across Chamberlain University. And I would love to welcome all of you to our class of 2026 White Coat Ceremony. I am going to turn this over to Dr. Baus, but I just wanted to say it seems like yesterday that we greeted you on the first day of class. And here you are. It's been 12 months of a lot of hard work, but you guys have done it. And now you get to start your clinical year, which is super exciting. So I'm now going to turn it over to Dr. Abby Baus.
Thank you, Dr. Anger, very much, and welcome the class of 2026 to your White Coat celebration. We have been honored to work with you over the last 12 months in your didactic year. I'd like to take the opportunity to recognize our faculty and staff. First, we have Professor Ashley Ramos. Professor Sochi Patel. Professor Darcy Elliott. Professor Matt Wilkin. Professor Ashley Mathelisky. Professor Emily Ellis. Professor Fiona Peterman. Professor Jessica Gagler. Dr. Ritesh Shah, our medical director. And you all have met Dr. Anya Fuenzalida, our executive. I would also like to say this event could not have been possible without our administrative coordinating. This is Sarah Rodriguez. Next, I would like to welcome to the stage Dr. Ritesh Shah for our medical director's charge.
Good afternoon, everybody. Students, faculty, family, friends. As Adam said, my name is Ritesh Shah. I'm medical director for the program. Today, we are here together to celebrate an important achievement for the Chamberlain University Master of Physician Assistant Studies class of 2026. What a profound honor it is for me to stand here at this moment with bright minds and open hearts, stepping forward into a lifelong journey of healing. The university, dean, faculty, and I would like to congratulate you on arriving at this significant milestone in your career. You have earned this moment. You've completed a rigorous, didactic, organ system-based science study of medicine. You've devoted time and energy, made personal sacrifices, and with the support and love of your family and friends, have been successful to reach this day. Now, you're about to start your clinical rotation. So, briefly review the history of the white coat ceremony. You'll be brief. In 1993, Dr. Arnold Gold initiated the first white coat ceremony at the Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons. However, the wearing of the white coat dates all the way back to the 19th century, when physicians adopted it as a standard of dress to incorporate scientific principles into the science of medicine. To the students today, you don your white coats not simply as garments, but as symbols of trust, compassion, altruism, and responsibility. The white coat ceremony today is your declaration to commitment to these virtues. As Hippocrates intended, it symbolizes that you will live your life and practice the art of medicine, uprightness, and honor. Now, the white coat also serves a practical purpose. It will be used to recognize that you are an integral part of the medical team taking care of the patient. It also serves as a reservoir of all your medical tools and guides. With each change in clinical rotation, the pockets of your white coat will be filled with different objects, serving as reminders of where you've been, what you've learned, where you're going, and what you are learning. From different medical equipment like stethoscopes, pen lights, trauma shears, reflex hammers, tuning forks, surgical tape, and surgical gauze, your white coats will be heavy and will not always remain white. Coffee stains, pen marks, food stains, and blood will often be the marks of your battle on your coat. Remember that wearing the white coat marks you as one of the Society of Healthcare Practitioners with a collective commitment to heal and comfort. By wearing this coat, you are also ambassadors of the physician assistant profession. So I don't want to just talk about the white coat, but I'd rather talk about what it will come to represent through struggle. I know some of you are thinking, struggle, I'm good. I don't need it. I already went through OChem. Or struggle, I studied a tremendous amount for the comprehensive clinical module of cardiology. I have enough of that. I don't think we talked about struggle enough in ceremonies like these. We talked about success. We talked about service. We talked about achievement. And yes, those definitely matter. But behind every white coat in this room is a person who has struggled and who will continue to struggle. You face nights where sleep lost to study. Exams that made you question your placement. Personal sacrifices, birthdays missed, relationships tested, time borrowed against the future. And you kept going. Remember this, if nothing else from this speech. Struggle is not the enemy. Struggle is the gift. Again, struggle is the gift. Because struggle is where empathy is born. How else will you sit at a patient's bedside when that patient is facing fear or uncertainty or pain, and not just treat the illness, but reach the human? How else will you be fully present for a grieving family or an overwhelmed caregiver if you have not known fatigue and doubt and loss yourself? In a struggle, you become more than a clinician. You become a healer. Let me tell you something, the white coat can feel heavy sometimes. Heavier than its fabric, heavier than the trauma shears, the books, the surgical gauze, and even the stethoscope you carry. The white coat will carry the weight of others' pain. It will carry the mistakes that you will replay in your mind. And it will carry the choices that don't come with easy or clean answers. But that weight is also not a burden. It is a calling. And your struggle has prepared you to carry. You're entering a sacred space in the lives of others. One where trust is given before it is earned, where vulnerability is shared without condition, and where your presence may be remembered long after your words are forgotten. So today, I offer you not just a white coat, but a charge. Let struggle continue to shape you, not harden you. Let struggle break you open, not break you down. Let struggle make you available to the suffering of others, not afraid of it. And remember, lead with competence, absolutely, but never without compassion. Speak with confidence, but listen with humility. And never forget that the patient is not a task to complete. They're a person to be honored, so give them your time and give them your attention. As you leave this room today, you wear the coat, but more importantly, you wear a promise to serve, to grow, to struggle, and to rise. So now, without further delay, let us welcome the master's class of 2026 into the Society of Clinically Practicing Physician Assistant students.
Thank you, Dr. Shaw, for your wonderful words. At this time, I will invite Professor Ashley Ramos at the middle of the stage. She will be coding our first set of students. Students, as I announce your names, please join us on the stage to receive your white coats. Going up the stairs on this side of the stage and down the stairs on this side. Would Professor Ramos' student advisors please stand? Arjun Abraham. Jordan Downey. Faith Daniel Jacobson. Liana Joyce Cullen. Sarah Hogan. Rachel Latam Medina. Maria Lipinski. Riley Schneider. Thank you, Professor Reynolds. With Professor Sachi Chatal is come to the center stage. Professor Chatal, advising, please rise. Adriana Archie. Alexis Belmonte. Jaden Brewer. Brian Pastor Argon. Sophie Horn. Sarah Happenman. right. Faye Marie Rizzo. Juliana Sahu. Sarah Stone. Next, Professor Darcy Elliott will welcome to quote our third set of students with Professor Darcy Elliott advising today's rise. Alex Farley. Rand Branton. Catherine Cusack. Colleen Meehan. Next, to Professor Wilkins advising please rise. Peyton L. Zodi. Joe Gustafson.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yukta Kulkarni. Nate Lee. Alex Elizabeth Lewis. Jillian Page O'Gare. Rosalie Schultz. Ashley Steiner. Taylor McLaughlin. I'd like to invite Professor Ashley Adams, Chief Advisors, to stand. Victoria Nona Wang. Victor Lam. Jeffrey O. rough. Next, Professor Emily Ellis, the host of the following were advising. Professor Emily Ellis, who is advising, please rise. Andrea Baez Zapato. Lexi Bowdish. Allison Paisley. Nathaniel Kamara. Sophia Cornicola. Roya Habashi. Jessica Hadley. Clarissa Kupchak. Next, Professor Fiona Kiernan will quote for some of her advisors today. Will Professor Fiona Peterman's advisors all stand? Haley Connors. Gigi Garcia. Johanna Hickson. Bo James Lewis Stein. Welcome Professor Jessica Gaffney to the stage. Madison Edwards. Alvin Joseph. Marissa Plum. Caitlin April Mulligan. Thank you, students, faculty, and staff. Please give a round of applause for our MPAS class of 2026. At this time, class of 2026, please rise. On the back of your program today, you will take your pledge as a physician assistant student. I accept and acknowledge the privileges and responsibilities given to me as a physician assistant. I further respect the responsibility of representing Chamberlain University and will uphold the university mission to provide competent, passionate, and culturally sensitive care to advance the health of people, families, communities, and nations. I will practice medicine with dignity, honesty, and integrity. I will always maintain a high standards of professional conduct. I will not forget the feelings of arts and medicine, and have warmth, sympathy, and understanding of this across patient care. I will strive to earn the trust of my treatment places me and the respect of society places on my profession. At this time, I will walk the students of the classes 2026 out for their headshots. I will ask that you stay in the order that you are now. Adriana, I will lead you out and you will have your headshots taken. Immediately after that, Sarah, you will help you all outside to where you have your group photo taken. Very cool opportunity. Family and friends, you're welcome to enjoy the beverages and cake that we have for you, and your students will connect with you after their photos. At this time, the ceremony has officially concluded. Thank you all so much.
Yeah,